It's Missy again. I am just going to knock out some of these videos tonight, so I'm going to keep rolling here. I want to talk to you now about when you get your contract in place or you're getting ready to go house hunt and you have a house that you all need to sell. What are you going to do then? It's pretty much like herding cats, people, but you have to get your house on the market, and most sellers in our market here will not sell to, won't accept a contract that the buyer's house is not even on the market. And sometimes they won't accept a contract that if the buyer's house is on the market, but yet not under contract. So if you have every intention of looking and you're right sizing or you're upsizing, go ahead and get your house on the market now. Go ahead and make sure that you are working at least in that general direction before you even start hunting for another house. I know it's really hard because who wants to sell their house and not have a house that they absolutely love to go to? But if you have equity for the first time, which is what's happening right now since 05, 06, 07, and you can get your dime for your house, put it on the market. If you're over it, you've made these mortgage payments for the last bazillion years that make you want to puke, it might be a good idea to go ahead and put your house on the market, whether you find a house or not immediately, or whether you can get a seller to accept your contingent contract. It may not work. It may not work at all. So personally, this is what happened to us. We had a great big old house, 6,000 square feet. The boys are gone, the dog is dead, we had the cat, and it's me and Randy in this big old house. So we decided we really wanted to downsize. So in order to do so, I had to put the house on the market, got it under contract, and then we decided to look around in Old Town Fredericksburg because we wanted to buy a house downtown. And I could not find anything. It was crazy. And everything seemed to be very high priced for the work that needed to be done in the house. So what we did was went ahead and closed on our big house, and we had to lease for a little bit. I am telling you, there's nothing fun about moving twice in 1 year, but it gave us the breathing space to go ahead, sell, close, rent, look, put a contract on a house, and close on that house. My storage unit's still full, people. It is. But we did find an awesome house, and we didn't overpay. We weren't going nuts so crazy trying to coordinate like herding cats. You know, you're moving from one house, you're closing, you're doing coinciding settlements, you're moving your stuff and the mover into the new house. I mean, it's worked for us for 30 some years, but this time it did not work. So we ended up renting in between. So it just gave us a little bit of breathing time. So if you do want to sell your house and you don't have a new house to go to yet, this is something you guys are going to have to consider. So just make sure before you start willy-nilly running around looking at houses because you're going to sell your house, just remember that seller on that side is not going to take your offer on their house unless your house is on the market, much less might need for it to be under contract and have a close date. So it's kind of hard, and it's a logistic nightmare sometimes to get it all done. Can work, can happen, but you got to have a house you want to go to. So think outside the box a little bit. You might have to rent somewhere in between. And just keep in mind, though, when you sell your house, are you going to take a contract from someone who doesn't even have their house on the market yet? No way. You, in this market, are going to keep your house on the market. You're going to look for the non-contingent contract or offer that's coming through, and then you might accept that offer. But be looking at rentals, people. I'll talk to you later. Have a good one.